Hello guys, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget we are still analyzing the questions we are likely to see in our UTME that is commencing on the 19th of this month. Alright, so this is the part G of the video. Alright, 300 compiled questions, and these questions you are likely to see in your UTME. Alright, so let's get started. The first question here says, salamanders, Sicilians, newts are all dash. Salamanders, Sicilians, and newts are all dash. A. Reptiles, B. Amphibians, C. Apes, and D. Mammals. Now, salamanders, Sicilians, newts are all examples of amphibians, just as you have the frogs and toads. Alright, so please note that they are all amphibians. That is, they live in water and moist land and not dry land. They will say, which of the following is true about the amphibians? They live in water and dry land. They live in water and moist land. So moist land and water becomes the most appropriate answer to that question. Take note of that. The next question here said, egg-laying mammals are called dash. So mammals that lay eggs, what are they called? So egg-laying mammals are dash. A. Monotremes, B. Marsupials, C. Chilopods, D. Logomorphs, and E. Rodentia. So the rodentia, of course, are rats. That is rodents. The rodent we have around us. Rats are examples of what? Rodents. So they belong to order Rodentia. So that is never the answer. Egg-laying mammals are best called monotremes. Examples are the platypus. The platypus is an example of what? Monotreme. Under the order Monotremata. Okay, so it lays eggs. The next question. Kangaroos are dash. A. Monotremes, B. Marsupials, C. Chilopods, D. Logomorphs, and E. Rodentia. Please, kangaroos are marsupials. Kangaroos are marsupials. They have pouch. P-U-O-C-H. P-O-U-C-H. The pouch is meant for, that is to cater for the upcoming ones, the young ones. That is, it is a protective sheath, alright, with which they house or carry their young ones. So kangaroos are examples of marsupials. Okay, the next question. The pancreas secretes enzymes for the digestion of which of the following food substances? The pancreas secretes enzymes for the digestion of which of the following food substances? Take note of these questions, they are very, very important. Option A, fat, proteins and carbohydrates. B, fat, vitamins and cellulose. C, fats, carbohydrates and vitamins. D, protein, cellulose and minerals. So please, what is it called now? The pancreas. You know, the pancreas is a special gland that secretes both hormones and enzymes. Alright, the two hormones secreted by the pancreas are the insulin and glucagon. Insulin converts glucose to glycogen, while the glucagon converts glycogen back to glucose. Okay, now those are the hormones it secretes. Then the enzyme it secretes is called enterokinase. The enterokinase is secreted in order to convert trypsinogen to trypsin, and of course trypsin converts peptone to polypeptide. Okay, now the pancreas is found in the duodenum of the small intestine. They'll ask which of the following glands secrete both hormones and enzymes. So the answer to that question is what? The pancreas. Now the enzymes produced by the pancreas have the ability to digest fat, protein, and starch or carbohydrate or sugar. Please note that fat, protein, and carbohydrate. That is the correct answer. So the next question. Okay, so the parts of the alimentary system of a bird, where food is grinded into smaller particles is called? The parts of the alimentary system of a bird where food is grinded into smaller particles is A, the cloaca, B, the stomach, C, crop, and D, gizzard. The question is, do you think earthworm has the gizzard and crop? The answer is yes. So the crop in birds plays same role in earthworm. Now the function of the crop is for the temporary storage of food substances. It stores food temporarily. Okay, now the gizzard is that region that contains tiny stones, and these tiny stones have the ability to mechanically break down food molecules. So the region in the earthworm and birds that contain tiny stones for the mechanical breaking down of food substances is called the gizzard. Please note that. Of course, you would also agree with me that birds do not have stomach, do they? No. They only have what is called proventriculus. Proventriculus plays the same role that stomach plays in higher animals like man. Okay, now you know the stomach has the upper part called the cardiac sphincter and the lower part called the pyloric sphincter. Now the stomach produces a type of concentrated acid called hydrochloric acid, which converts pepsinogen to what? Pepsin, and pepsin converts protein to peptone. So that is digestion occurs in the stomach as well as the small intestine. Of course, you would also agree with me that digestion stops or ends in the small intestine. So all the activities carried out by the stomach in man, okay, are also executed by the proventriculus in birds. Hope that is clear enough. All right, so the next question. It said the pancreatic juice contains enzymes: A, pepsin and trypsinogen, B, renin and stipsin, C, stipsin and trypsinogen, and D, stipsin and thiolane. So the answer is stipsin and or trypsinogen. So note that, very, very important. Now the next question says, which of the following represent the sequence of protein hydrolysis? Which of the following represents the sequence of protein hydrolysis? I will advise, if you are with your pen there, just write it down so you know what the right answer is. Excuse me. Which of the following represent the sequence of protein hydrolysis? 1, polypeptide, 2, amino acid, 3, protein, and 4, peptone. Option A now. I said number 1 is polypeptide, 2 is amino acid, 3 protein, and D, peptone. So let's now look at the options. I said option A, 3, 1, 2, 4, B, 3, 2, 4, 1, C, 3, 4, 2, 1, D, 3, 4, 1, 2, and E, 3, 1, 4, 2. Alright, so the correct sequence here is protein, and protein is 3. When protein is broken down, it is converted to what? Peptone. So after protein we have peptone, which is 3, 4 now. Then peptone is now broken down to polypeptide by the trypsin. So it is then 3, 4, and 1. Then polypeptide is converted to amino acid by the erepsin. So the correct answer here is 3, 4, 1, 2. So the answer is 3, 4, 1, 2. So D, 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. That is the correct word sequence. I believe it's clear enough. The next question, which is the last question for now. The partially digested food ready to leave the stomach is referred to as what? The partially digested food ready to leave the stomach is referred to as which of these? A. Chyme, B. Cord, C. Glycogen, D. Chyle, and E. Roughage. Please, the food particles that have been partially digested by the stomach and is ready to leave the stomach into the small intestine is called chyme, C-H-Y-M-E, while the ones that is partially digested in the small intestine is called chyle, C-H-Y-L-E. Thanks for watching this video, and endeavor to subscribe so that when I upload any content you would be notified by YouTube. Do have a wonderful day.